Bill, a little bit about what your experience has been as far as your medical history, maybe in the last 3 to 5 years?
I got cancer in 2010.
Okay.
I went to the VA. They shipped me to Salt Lake. I had my operation there, and that went real good. And I came back and I took, from May until December, I had chemo and radiation at St. Pete's.
Okay.
And that was my downfall.
It was hard?
It was very hard, and I healed well.
Good.
I had no problems with the operation, but the chemo affected my voice,
okay,
which I'm still having problems with. I got to the point that I had to walk with a walker. I graduated to a cane, and they told me, the oncologist told me that my numbness in my legs, my voice, numbness in my hands would go away. It didn't. He said I'd have to learn to live with it, and I chose not to do that.
Okay.
Until I've tried everything I could try to get better.
So where was the numbness? Where is the numbness in your legs?
From my knees down.
Okay.
Especially my feet and my wrist down. So my hands are so numb I couldn't write. And my significant other, I had to put her on my checkbook, which I didn't really appreciate, but no, she's all right. But anyway, the numbness in my hand is still there. So the only way I can print or write is by holding my hand for steady.
Okay.
And then guiding it.
Okay. So was there any other pain?
A lot of pain in my legs, mostly in my feet, from my knees to my ankles, just numbness.
Okay.
But in my feet, burning, itching, sharp pains, and not occasionally, I mean fairly consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And with my voice, I had a decent voice, but it kept getting worse and worse the longer I took chemo, to the point that it's real hard to talk for any length of time without sounding terrible.
Okay. So what have you tried? Before you came here, what else did you try?
Well, I tried B vitamins, lots of them.
Okay.
I tried walking. I tried physical therapy out at the
Good.
VA. And then diet. Everything that I read that said it maybe would improve the damage to your nerves, I tried it, and I got little to no results.
Okay.
From any of that.
So you've been at Dynamic Health Technologies for a little over a month, 2 months.
The first treatment is February 13th.
Okay, very good. So the first thing that you tried was biofeedback, is that right?
That's true.
Okay, so what has your experience been with that?
It's easiest to take. You sit there and it's very comfortable, and you didn't have any idea that machine could do so many different things. I'm still amazed at it.
Me too.
Without me telling you, or the person running the machine, Diane, anything, you told me what was wrong. I had a lot of chemical buildup in my body that you needed to get rid of. It's just remarkable that you can tell me what's wrong with me. When I go to a doctor, they say, what's wrong with you? You're going to tell them. Didn't have to tell you.
Yeah, it works with the body electric, so it picks up those reactions, and it's another voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just,
You found it relaxing.
Yeah, very relaxing. You can sleep while that thing's on. One thing, you're working on my voice.
Right.
I'm going to be amazed,
It'll be fun.
what you can do with that. Because I have trouble not only with my vocal cords, but I have a lot of trouble with my swallowing because it don't open and close right.
Good.
So I'll be happy to see that. One thing that I noticed right away is you asked me after a week or two, you said, how's your itching? And I said, it's gone.
Yay.
And it was
So that was the first thing you noticed, was that your itching was better.
Itching was gone. And it was so subtle that I didn't even miss it.
This is why we write it down and ask you what's missing, because it feels very natural.
Yeah, it felt real natural. So
Very good.
I'm super pleased.
Very good. So then the next thing you did was called EECP.
H-wave.
Oh, H-wave was the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you've had how many H-wave? You've had quite a few.
Probably 38.
Okay.
Because it's more than the ECP.
Yeah.
And
we work on different spots.
Yes.
So what have you noticed with the H-wave? It requires a little more effort.
Yeah. Well, I like the electrical concept. And the biggest thing was last week, as you well know, that I had toes on my left foot that I haven't been able to move for 4 years. And all at once, with you switching those electrodes from the instep to bottom of the foot, ankles, and the calf, one session and I moved them. I hadn't seen my big toe move for 4 years.
So it was kind of stuck up in the air. So you had your foot, and it was
like that,
wrapped up over the other toes. And so then we finished. It was about a half an hour, 40 minutes on the H-wave, and then you were able to put it down and wiggle it for the first time.
Yeah.
That was pretty exciting.
Very exciting. After that many years of seeing it was a dead item.
Yeah.
As far as I was concerned.
Yeah.
I was just glad it was still there.
But sticking up in the air didn't help your balance or any of those things.
No.
Yeah. Big toe's important.
The other thing I noticed besides that amazing thing was that my balance is so much better. When I first got done with my chemo and stuff, I had to walk with a walker. Okay? Then I graduated to a cane, and now I'm walking. And I'm walking good. Now, when I first came here in February, I was pretty wobbly.
Yeah, we were.
And as long as I can touch something or hold on to something, I'm okay. But now I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
And I drug this leg.
Right.
My right leg, I drugged, and I don't drag it anymore.
And you're walking real even.
I'm walking real good compared to how I did 2 months ago.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
Yeah.
So then the other technology that you used was the EECP, or Enhanced External Counter Pulsation.
That's correct.
So we started working on that to get circulation moving, because your feet and hands were numb, but they're also cold. And not having good circulation, once the nerves get damaged, then it doesn't stimulate your body to have circulation in your feet. So what has that been like for you? What do you think of EECP?
It's a different concept, and you started it by the pressure goes from like to 240,
Yeah.
you know. And so since, because of my age and what I went through, you started me at a lower pressure and built it up because the compression is very noticeable.
Yeah.
And
Well, we wanted it to be safe with your surgical site and everything else. We wanted to make sure you were going to tolerate it really well.
well, and then with my operation, I wear a bag, and so I have a colostomy, and you made sure that it was all right to pressurize me
Right.
and not do damage to the colostomy. I've had no problems at all.
That's good.
None. In fact, my colostomy some time ago herniated,
Mhm.
and so it's like a half a grapefruit there. And when I'm done with the ECP,
It's flat.
My belly's flat.
Yeah, it actually helped, didn't it?
Yeah.
We didn't plan that, but it worked.
No.
Yeah.
And so that was another surprising thing. My circulation is better, and while I'm on that, depending, I don't know how long it was, but it got to a point after 2 treatments that I could feel more blood going to my head,
Yeah.
into my lips.
Yeah.
You can actually,
Yeah, your color got much better.
I get a little red face, you know. So, the biggest thing with that, oh, another thing is my energy level. My energy level has went up, and I can tell that in more ways than just one. For one thing, before I started all these different treatments, I would sleep 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon, and then 6 hours at night, and 3 hours in the afternoon. I can't go to sleep in the afternoon anymore.
Oh, darn. No naps for you anymore?
No naps, so I have to figure out something to keep me busy. But it did. So my energy level has raised way up, and that's a plus.
Mhm.
It's going to be interesting to see how long this carries on.
Mhm. Because you're almost done with the EECP.
Tomorrow's my last one.
That's right.
But I'll continue to take the H-wave and the biofeedback.
Right.
Because I think they're still doing me some good.
Yeah.
So I want to continue those.
So, refresh my memory. Was it about 2 weeks into the EECP? That first, somewhere in there, and we were taking off the cuffs off your legs, and we always massage them down because they've had a good workout, and we were rubbing things down, and I ran my thumb up. It's called a Babinski test, but I ran my thumb up the back of your foot without telling you.
That's right. And after
Yeah.
I felt it, and I hadn't had any feeling in my feet for a long time. It was even at the point in the wintertime when I'm snow blowing my driveway, I would frostbite my feet because I couldn't feel the cold. And so I'd have to time myself. I'd stay outside 15 minutes, go in the house, warm them up. Now I don't have to do that. Now I can feel them. So that's another big advantage that the ECP has given me.
Yeah. And that wasn't, we were working on your circulation, but the neurological piece kind of came with that because we were just able to boost your circulation so well that it woke up those nerves a little bit.
Yeah, and what I think is it's a combination of all 3 things that are making these things happen and improve.
Mm-hmm.
So between the ECP, the H-wave, and the biofeedback, I think you need them all to get the, well, in my case.
Yeah, everybody's different, yeah.
Because I understand, I had a lot wrong with me. You know, my blood vessels are almost 80 years old, so they're a little tough. You know, you're probably concerned that they might blow out.
Well, we're gentle because we want to make sure. But you went through the safety screening, and we knew you were safe to get on there. Yeah, to do the E especially. So
I'm super happy with what's going on. I'm glad I found it, and I didn't know you existed here. And a chiropractor here and informed me, and that's how I found out. I only wish I'd have found out 4 years ago, you know.
Absolutely. Well, it's been a pleasure to help you, and I'm sure we'll have many good laughs and good times and good things yet to come.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I did, and you've got some good staff, you're in a good location, and plenty of people.
So good.